morning. Good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I am one of your hosts, Cricket. Will is, uh-oh, man. What's going on back there? How you doing, sir? I don't see you this morning, man.
Hi, my name's Will, and I bet on Carson Wentz last night, and I have a problem. I also had to get rid of my camera so I could buy some food today.
Feed them babies.
We just got to hang in until college football tomorrow. We'll win it all back because we won't be betting on Carson Wentz.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Can't have nothing nice, man.
Oh, man. Why is it every single time I decide to bet on? I stayed away last week. I bet against him and won. Why didn't I just keep that theory going?
That's been a good theory his entire career.
There was like a 13-game stretch.
There was a 13-game stretch. Then he got hurt, and Nick Foles won the Super Bowl, and he hasn't been the same since. So, oh, man, they stole that man's Super Bowl and everything.
Don't make me laugh that hard, man. Hurt this morning.
Yep.
How are you doing, huh?
I'm okay, man. I had a good night last night. I cleaned them up last night. I went 4-2 on the ice. I hit my damn Aronde Gadsden ladder in the first half. Kamani Vidal came. Justin Jefferson's a bum, but that might be in part due to Carson Wentz being the bum. But yeah,
I was on his ass the whole night because he fucking sucks.
I even got an NBA winner last night.
Oh, you did?
I took the Pacers plus 7.5. Booyah.
Ah, good job.
Winner.
Good job.
Winner.
I had that originally, and then I switched it. I decided to bet the other way, but I bet the over, and overtime helps that.
Oh, yeah. Double overtime helps it even more.
Did they go double again last night?
Yeah.
So they played 2 games, and both have gone to double overtime.
Yeah. Let me double check that, make sure, but I'm pretty sure it said double OT. So,
I
yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if anybody's ever done that. Yeah. Double OT.
I wonder if any chance ever done that.
I wonder if anybody's ever had the first 2 games of the season go double OT. That's hard to do.
You want to know my pain?
Tell me.
So not only did I bet on Carson Wentz last night, I bet on the Sharks.
They won.
I know. But this is what happened. They went up 3-1. I decided not to cash out. I bought in at 29 on Kalshi. Okay? Or 28. 28 or 29 on Kalshi. They go up 3-1. And they're at like 67 cents. So I decided, hey, I could sell out, right?
Yeah.
Over double my money. But I'm like, they're up 3-1. Let's give it another period.
God,
and then they gave up 3 straight goals.
I started to say that you got to be careful giving them another period. Crazy
Oh
thing.
my God. Well, it's the Rangers. They've only scored 1 goal at home all season up until last night. You know
yeah, that was one of my losers last night. I had the under in that game, and it was over real fast.
Yeah, it was. And so then they tied up. And when it was tied up, they were at like 33 cents. So I think I made like $10 from it because I decided to cash out because I'm like, I was about to be heading home or headed home from work. I wasn't going to have service, so I couldn't sell out if I wanted to. And I hate not being able to, so I sold out. And had I just stuck it out with them, they would have got it done in OT. Damn.
Yeah, that would have been a nice little winner. That would have salvaged some of your Carson Wentz losses.
Yeah, I wish Steps would have told me. Steps never tells me these things. He never gives me winners anymore. Oh, hey, Steps.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Got your Jets hat this morning?
Yeah, I do. They played tonight?
They played last night, too. Got beat.
Yeah, that's why I got it on.
And a baby. I love loyalty.
Bounce back spot.
Love that.
Tomorrow's a survivor for. Oh, Miss Leslie's going to be so mad at me.
You take the Blue Jackets?
No. I'm
betting
against Blue Jackets and Survivor. I think
she might like that, bro. I'm telling you, every time I bet on one of her damn teams, they lose. So the other day, I said I wasn't going to do it, and they won 4-1.
I'm taking the Penguins at home against the Blue Jackets on Saturday. That's my Survivor pick.
I don't hate it, man. I like that Pens team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm picking them.
They got a W on the road last night at the Champs till they ain't.
Grass guy says it's never Will's fault. That's right. That's right.
Never, not once.
It's always Carson Wentz.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Dude, I can't believe it wasn't even a freaking game last night.
Carson Wentz is not an NFL backup quarterback. He's not.
That poor man was getting killed last night, though.
Here's the problem. It's like the dude's been in the league long enough where like he should be looking like Jacoby Brissett. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should at least be able to be
exactly.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett, Joe Flacco are two prime examples of like we both know that the Cincinnati offensive line is way worse than that Vikings offensive line, and Joe Flacco seems to be able to move around just fine.
Did you watch Joe Flacco the first 3 weeks of the season?
No, I'm talking about the Bengals line. He's changed.
He's played one game, guys. He's played one game with the Bengals. Let's pump the brakes on Joe Flacco being back.
He's played 2.
Vikings defense kind of shit the bed last night too.
Hasn't Joe Flacco played 2?
I lose track of it. Joe Flacco's been on so many teams. It's wild that he's on Cincinnati now, right? And he's like playing teams that
remember
he played
the Packers, who he had. Everyone's like, oh, this is the second time he's playing the Packers. He played them on short notice, and then he played the Steelers.
That's right. Yeah, okay, I do remember that now. Either way, the Packers game wasn't very well, was it?
27-18. It's better than what Carson Wentz did last night.
I mean, I don't think anybody was under the impression that Carson Wentz was a better quarterback career-wise.
I was. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because all I hear about things I want to stop hearing about. Kevin O'Connell, quarterback whisperer. What are you doing here, Kevin O'Connell? Looks like ass. All right. J.J. McCarthy is supposed to be ankle injury, and the guy's hopping up and down on the sideline last night celebrating.
You can't be a quarterback whisperer if the guy you're whispering to is deaf.
Well, don't put a deaf guy on your team.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah.
To recruit.
And then the other thing I want to stop hearing about is the Brian Flores defense. Brian Flores, that first half was terrible. You left the center of the field. A freaking freshman high school quarterback could have seen that. Hey, look at that big wide open middle of the field right there. Their safeties are way outside, and they got no linebacker dropping back. I'm going to throw a slant route or a skinny post to every single person.
Every person. Everybody.
And then it was national tight end. It's national tight end week, and I picked the damn wrong tight end to get a touchdown yesterday.
I told y'all what tight end to take last night. I told you which guy was going to go off. And hell, I'm glad he did it early because I had him ladder up through 70 plus, and he got 5 for 77 right off the rip and never caught another pass.
Ooh.
Hey, we got it though.
I want to ask you guys something. Are the Chargers actually good? And 2, I mean, granted, they did get Joe Alt back last night, and that clearly helped. And 2, if the Chargers are good, then how good are the Colts?
I think the Colts are really good. Go ahead, Steps. You take the floor.
I can't. I still. I'm still in shock of my Colts. Like I still can't. I watch it week after week, and I'm still not convinced that they're good. I just don't know why I can't buy into it completely. I keep waiting for it to just to fall off, but because like Shane Steichen to me was a bit of like a rah-rah guy. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, I kind of wasn't buying into like all the he uses all the terminology and sayings, and I wasn't buying into it. I thought it was a lot of talk. But this year, you're seeing the product, and you're seeing his play calling and his coaching actually come to fruition on the football field. I think they have a good culture there. They got the veterans they have are good veterans, like the Forrest Buckner, guys like that who've been around, who have always been like good in the locker room, haven't caused problems, know how to be a professional. So I think that has a lot to do with it too. And the fact that they have good quarterback play. I mean, this roster was built to win, and Andrew Luck walked out, you know what I'm saying, and kind of set us back a little bit. And since that point in time, things just haven't been good. So we haven't had any success. So it's kind of hard to have success and like buy into it, I guess. I don't know.
I bought into it. That team's fucking good, dude.
I think it's like Daniel Jones. I can't like buy into him being good.
maybe Danny Dimes finally got an offensive line, and that guy's a pretty good quarterback. Playing well right now, man. Playing as good as anybody.
Jonathan Taylor's a beast.
Absolutely. That guy's a monster. Dude, his 2+ touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor is like plus 130.
Yeah.
Well, they're playing the Titans.
It doesn't matter.
He's on that like CMC like 4 year ago level where it's just almost automatic every game he's scoring.
Anytime. I think you don't even get like 10-1 on him to have 3+ tutties, man.
I think
That's
adding
crazy.
Warren to the offense too, because like I mean they've had like they had Pittman and they had a lot of like good receivers, but they didn't have like that one. They don't have really like a standout number one guy.
You traded Mo Alley Cox for Tyler Warren. Let's go. Good pick.
Warren is. I mean,
what if somebody told you all that?
Cricket said Cox.
Yeah, Danny Dimes, man. Do you think he has a shot at like MVP if he keeps playing this way?
Yes. 100%.
Wild.
If they're sitting there at like 14-3, and that guy's the top 2 or 3 passers in the league, which he probably will be if they're sitting there, absolutely he's in line for the MVP.
Mark's got a good point here.
Mark's out of jail, huh? Mark made it out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's because Beardo's not here.
It's been a tough existence for Knicks fans for
30 years is a long time. Colts haven't been bad for that long. I mean, I spent all those years with Peyton. You know,
you got to feel like it's 2005 or something, bro.
I've always been I'm a Braves fan and a Colts fan, and I've always been on the side of like really good teams but can never win championships. You know, we could never get past the Patriots as a Braves fan or as a Colts fan, and we could never get past the Yankees as a Braves fan.
You got you a couple championships there, bud.
I got one for both teams.
All right, say hello to our friends real quick. Grass Guy's in the house. Patriots here. What up, Mont? How you doing? B-Max here, of course. Who else we got? Steps is in the chat. Jamie's here. Good morning, Jamie. How are you guys doing? Right, here's the plan. I don't know how I'm gonna feel this afternoon because I feel like doo-doo this morning. So we're gonna do our highlight segment, and then we're gonna get into the show, but we're gonna go Rumble Premium, okay? Because I need to knock out a couple premium hours. Sound good to you, boys?
I don't care.
All right.
That's up to y'all, man.
And we're gonna talk football. Maybe this NBA story, but we'll see.
Let's talk about those idiots.
I mean, we'll talk about it. You guys might have to take the lead on it, though. I said I feel like dog shit because I bet on Carson Wentz last night, and I have a problem.
It's fair.
This is how I feel after betting on Carson Wentz last night.
Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Bang!
That's what the sportsbook did to me.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
It's true.
It's true.
All right. Oh, Patriots says, Steps, did you quit this? I can't talk. Hold on.
Jeez, dude. Did I quit season? No, I didn't quit season. I just, I put my plays in, but didn't hit the submit button.
Get you some fluids, bro.
That's what happened to me.
That man needs a nap.
I need to check to see if I forgot who I picked for NHL Survivor on Saturday.
I got to do all that. Damn. Get back in over here this season.
But we got to remember we're a squad. So like when I do something stupid like my pick'em last week, where I was actually doing good in the season's pick'em. Just
which one, the college one or
NFL? I've been on this thing where I can't focus on the NFL until after Saturday because I've been doing so well in college football. So I just like been locked in on college football, you know.
As you should be. Greatest sport on the planet.
I got a nice little bounce back fade spot tonight, and I got a little dog money line plus 180 on the Cal Bears.
Oh, you gonna take the Cal Bears tonight, huh?
Yeah, they are on the road. Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's 2-5, and got blown out by Georgia Tech last week. So people are probably thinking at home this week they're gonna bounce back, but I like Cal in the spot.
Cal ain't very good either, dude.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, good luck to you. I'm pulling for you.
You
Y'all
know?
know I ain't betting on that shit tonight. Good luck to you. I have a sour taste in my mouth from Cal, and they weren't. I didn't even bet on them when they beat me. Hell, I bet on Boston College, and they came way back on Boston College. So I tried to give Cal a chance the next week against Duke, and they got blown out. So they're kind of on the shit list for me.
There's
Got
there's some
cough
teams
drop.
like
Hopefully
that.
This helps.
Cough
You
drop.
good, man? You good?
Well, we'll see. I got
Hey,
cough drop now.
it's cold down here. It's cold, ain't it, Cricket?
It is, man.
Well,
It's
here.
chilly. You
The
walk
winter.
outside right now, your nipples will get hard for sure.
That's actually the warmest it's been in the morning. We're actually at 42 degrees. It's been like 32 all week.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be about 75 all next week, probably. That's how it doesn't really get cold down here until December, I'd say. It doesn't last very long.
And even then, sometimes you get those really mild December. I've definitely worn shorts on Christmas Day before down here.
Really?
Sorry, Will. I mean, it's not palm trees and beaches, but you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I was telling my wife, we both agreed it's because we're not in like the miserable cold yet. We're in the hey, it's sweatshirt and sweat season. This is kind of nice. You know,
I love hoodie.
you're in that nice little hey, I kind of got to throw on a light sweatshirt or something like that. No big deal.
Yep.
Come on down south. We'll get a Jack's Pharmacy down the street. We'll just get you going.
No. If I ever open a pharmacy, it's Will's Pills.
Will's Pills.
100% Will's Pills.
Yeah.
How's the Will report doing?
It sucks dick.
Oh goodness. We got to go back to the trench report, or are we just gonna?
I followed the trench report last night, but it didn't account for Joe Alt playing.
This guy sucks.
Listen,
Holy hell.
being sharp in NFL betting this year is not the way to go. I mean, I'd love to see the numbers of.
There's nothing sharp about betting on Carson Wentz. I'll tell you that.
I want to know because Cricket, you always say Vegas, those shiny buildings weren't built on losers, right?
Nope.
What's the money look like this year as far as Vegas? Have they been able to kind of even things out, or because the public's been winning so much?
The sportsbook has won so much this year that they actually they can personally fund the new renovations going on in the east wing of the White House. That's how much they're winning.
Twice.
Looks like somebody's planning on being there more than 4 years.
Yeah.
I
mean,
doing a reno this late into the
admin? Just maybe he's building a little room over there. He just wants to hang out afterwards.
That's our president's tips. We'll let him stay forever, man.
No, listen.
No,
he just wants his name on something in the White
like
House.
Bruce Wayne. He's got his own little manor. He's just kind of off in the distance. Just leave him alone.
Yeah.
I just said that because that was some crazy left-wing liberal post on X that I saw.
Oh.
It snuck into my algorithm, and it was like, yeah, he's building this late into his presidency. He must have plans to stay past 4.
Isn't that the silliest thing for people to get mad about? That's a new controversy. He's destroying the White House. He's blah blah blah. He's a king because he's building himself a ballroom for people to celebrate him in. It's like, dude, he's upgrading. I mean, people do this. Presidents do this all the time. They upgrade the White House. You know what I mean?
These people that get pissed off at this stuff, they must not bet on sports at all. I got way too much time to be pissed off at betting on sports to worry about all that bullshit.
Yeah, the Rose Garden.
Yeah, hell with your Rose Garden.
It's not like he tore down the damn Oval Office or
or painted the White House black or something.
Paint that shit orange.
Hey.
Paint that shit orange. All right. God, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. I would like to apologize in advance to Julie and Scott and the whole World Highlight League for my voice today. Here we go. We got to talk a little highlight on this Highlight Friday. It is a Highlight Friday. Ooh, baby, we get the Warriors, Renegades. That means we get the number 1 American highlight player going up against the number 1 world-ranked highlight player. This is going to be a good one. This is a big match for both of them. Renegades really need a win here. They've been kind of struggling of late, Crick, which probably surprises you, huh?
It does a little bit, man. I think Ghost Sherry will get it figured out, though. What do we have go on in the game? We're going to look at last night's game first before we jump
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. I don't know why I jumped ahead.
Which is on, it just happens to be on, I can find it on TV. I've sent a screenshot of Will. I was just surfing my channels the other night, and there it was on my television. I can watch all these matches.
Let's go, baby.
Yep, Steps was watching it the other night. Not only you, Steps. I got a bunch of the guys in the chat that people message me talking about bets and stuff like that for it. So I love to see it. But last night the Fireballs get it done against the Devils. Oh man, our guy Benny lost. Benny, what are you doing?
My God, Joseph lost too, man. Twice.
Like Etcheberry lost. Oh man,
we did tell him to take both in that second match. We said take it 3 sets both ways. So we
did.
That.
We did. Benetrix and Rock get the win over Joseph and Ikeda. Your Utia and Rots get it done over Etcheberry and Nicholas. Your guy Joseph took it on the chin again with Cabrera. They lost to Kabbalah and Rock. And then Lalu.
My guy.
That was a good one, though. That one went 3. Look at the last 3 matches, all went 3 sets.
Dude, and that Lalu Etcheberry match was epic. Look at that. 6-5 in the third set. I love those, bro. If y'all haven't got to see this World Highlight League yet, and you get to the third set, and it's down to the last point. I still think we should have to win by 2, but that's just me. But it's epic, those last points, dude.
Absolutely. What up, Jay Main?
Jay Main, what up, man?
What's this sport when y'all get a chance? This is Highlight.
Oh,
World Highlight League. We've been covering it. Tomorrow I do a highlight education. I think we're gonna watch Goshieri's match as one of ours. But if you go and look over on our Rumble page, pinned at the top, each week the highlight section that I do on Saturday, I pin at the top in its own standalone video. If you want to get a little bit more understanding of what highlight is. But let's see, Uruti and Cabrera defeated Benetrix and Benny, and then Arats and Nicholas. I bet that was a good one.
I bet it was.
That's crazy.
J Main, highlight is the fastest ball sport on the planet, man.
I think ball gets whipping up to 180 miles an hour out there.
They're throwing it at 150 mile an hour on average, bro, slinging against that wall and stuff. And then the ball is like a damn pool ball or something. It ain't soft.
Let me show you, J Man. I'll show you.
Show me some of this stuff.
Cesta.
We got Cestas. We're official.
Oh man, you just wanted to say Cesta.
Yeah.
You like that word, Steps?
I do.
It's a good word, isn't it? Cesta.
Here's their YouTube page. You can watch some highlights like this one.
Let's go, baby. And these guys are so good, dude. You don't realize how hard. I love these little catches like right off the wall right there.
Dang gets flipping. This one's crazy. Watch this. We're going to skip forward a little bit. Right here.
Ball's dropping. I'm sure he saved it before the second bounce. Here's Nicholas advancing. Lines up.
Cortadas and
fake him out. Did you see that? I watched this on Saturday with him. Faked him out. Watch this. He makes it look like he's going to throw it to the left, and then he goes with the kill shot to the right.
Saved it before the second bounce. Here's
Nicholas
advancing. Lines up.
I have a rules question.
Right on the outside, baby. What?
So like right there, if you rewind it, how like you can't hold on to the ball, obviously, but how like what's the rule on how like do you have to like throw it before you get to that red line, like inside? Like how does that work as far as
the ball just has to stay moving in your cesta at all times? Like you can't let it sit to it has to rock back and forth. That's why you see them like moving.
Okay.
And like all that stuff that the ball has to keep moving the whole time. If it ever stops in your cesta, that's like you lose a point for that.
So you essentially could just run around with it moving?
No, I mean, no, I don't.
Yeah,
think
Jamie, it's like tennis. You can't have it bounce twice.
Yeah, and yeah, no, I don't think you can just run around with it like that. I think it's got to all be in one motion, but you can't ever have the ball stop in your cesta. It's got to keep rolling through the whole all times.
Just because he took a lot of steps there.
But he's moving. You see how he's moving the cesta? The whole time
he's winding up to whip it.
Yeah, because that means the ball is moving. I have seen it before where I'm watching it and like somebody catch one like that and it'd be like a hard catch and the ball kind of sits still in their cesta and it winds up you lose a point for that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's why you see them rocking and moving back and forth like that because they have to keep that ball moving.
Has anyone broken glass yet this year?
Not this year.
That's only happened 3 times.
Is there a futures on that?
No. I haven't seen it.
I got a feeling that you don't want to bet that 2 seasons in a row. You might want to wait.
Also, they don't really like it when the glass breaks.
Yeah, no good. It shuts the whole match down, bro. They have to shut the whole court down to fix that for the night. That's what happened last time. and they wound up having to squeeze a bunch of games together because they had to miss a day or two to fix the glass.
Mont says, you all talked me into it. Just download the Calci app now. I just have to figure it out. Add a baby, Mont.
Should have used somebody's promo code, Mont.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm proud of you, Mont.
I'm big on
Here are the
promo
standings.
code
Look at
right now.
Warriors, Renegades are right there next to each other, so this will be a big match. A tie really wouldn't hurt them. Probably be good. But let's go ahead.
Still tight
Preview.
the points there.
Very tight.
Preview. Yeah, it is. That's their new point system is amazing. That's why it's like I think it's better because everyone's still in the mix, even if you have a little like stretch where you're not playing well.
It's like Cricket's Fantasy Football League.
Tight like a tiger.
Exactly.
That's right. Everybody got a chance. Steps.
And we start off. If you want to watch a good highlight match and understand what highlight is tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN 3 FUBO TV or their YouTube channel. Watch this first match. It's the Division 1 ranked doubles match. Alex and Douglas versus Goshieri and Omega Reyna. That is going to be fireworks.
If you want to learn highlight, turn it on. It's Friday night, so it starts at 7 p.m., correct?
Yep.
Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to learn highlight, watch that first match at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight between Alex and Douglas and Goshieri and Omega Reyna. Those dudes are the truth. Like Will said, Douglas is the number 1 American highlight player, and Goshieri is the number 1 highlight player on the planet. That'll be fun to watch, man. I'm telling you, watch that one.
Mm-hmm. Alex and Julian and Gonaga and Omega Reyna. Ooh. I haven't seen many. I know they tried their best to not make this happen, but Omega Reyna playing back-to-back matches. I haven't seen a lot of that this season for players.
You really don't. You usually see him get that little break in between. He'll get, because you don't get a lot of time in between those matches, man. Even in between the sets, they walk back in there for like 2 minutes and go right back out. So this guy could be potentially playing 6 sets in about a 45-minute window there. That's a lot of running around. I kind of want to fade him in the second set because of that.
Well, so is Alex. I just realized so is Alex.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 of them. Never mind.
Kind
No
of
fade there.
out. Maybe just stay away from that one, you know?
Maybe we just bet it 3 sets knowing they're both torred.
All right. That's not bad. Gaio and Manny versus Gonaga and CRB.
I like Gonaga and CRB.
That's probably the right call. And then Julian going up against our guy, Ben. Ben was on the show a couple weeks ago.
He's got to be
Hasn't
better,
been
man.
playing well this season. If we're just being honest.
I wonder, did you ask him if he's got an injury thing going on or something? What's going on? He just...
No, he said he
having-
just sucks right now.
That happens. In professional sports, that happens, man. Slumps are a real thing. You take a little slide sometimes, maybe get in your head a little bit. Maybe you just got that going on. It's all right, Ben. We love you, man. We know you're going to get it together.
Oh, yeah, he can turn around. I'm gonna pick Ben today.
That's
Ben
right.
gonna get it done.
Man, I can't bet against my guy, Julian. I ain't betting that match. I don't want to bet against Ben, but I can't bet against Julian.
There you go. Correa and Gaio versus CRB and Flores. Maybe CRB and Flores in that one.
I love CRB and Flores when they play together, man. I told you, bet that one 2-0.
And then, oh my gosh, I just realized. I think Goshieri must be taking. He's taking the night off. No, he's only got 1 match. Sorry, no, he's got the top match.
Playing that first match,
but for some odd reason, he's not going up against Douglas. I thought we were gonna get Douglas and Goshieri. But we're getting Douglas and Gonaga.
I wonder what's up with that. Maybe, huh? Gonaga ain't no slouch though.
No, but I mean, that could be huge for the Renegades because it could come down to needing Goshieri once again to come through, who is the best highlight player in the world.
Man, that is crazy. I feel like you would want him in that spot right there. I'd like to know kind of what the reasoning is behind that, because I would think in the spot you're in, the playoffs on the line, all that different stuff, season winding down, you would want Goshieri going last.
Yeah, interesting. But that is the World Highlight League. It starts tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern at ESPN 3, FUBO TV, and their YouTube channel. Links to all their stuff is in the description of the stream. Go check them out. They're good supporters of our show, so let's go support them. Warriors, Renegades, it's going to be fireworks tonight. Booyah.
Booyah.
All right, boys, what do you want to talk about? What do we want to get into first? I'm going to let you guys pick while I try to recover over here.
Should we talk about this NBA shit?
Sure.
What do you think about?
Hold on.
I think I muted myself right before I said steps.
You mean give my take?
I would. Well,
the funniest thing that came out of this NBA story. WNBA players assure FBI they weren't missing layups to throw games. They just suck at basketball.
That's the truest thing I've heard all day. I could all day long. That'll be the truest statement I hear. 100%. I don't think anybody was questioning the WNBA and their ability to rig games. You actually have to be good to rig the games.
Yeah.
Truth. What do you think about the NBA steps?
Makes me not want to bet on it, man. I mean,
you just got to pick the right side, man.
I know, but it's just like, it's probably been, I mean, we know about the ref stuff, right? Now we know about some players doing it. There's probably a lot we don't know, and especially a lot before our time. You know what I'm saying? It's getting easier to figure this stuff out with AI and stuff, to be able to kind of track these algorithms and these patterns of bets. And we're getting big money on all these Terry Rozier props on a night where he knows that he's going to leave the game early or exit the game early. It's just, I mean, and it's dumb that like they're involved in it, and it's like, you're already millionaires. Like, unless there's a gun to your head, the Chauncey Billups stuff is wild. Like,
that is wild.
That's he robbed. Like, I mean, I guess Rozier robbed from the books, and then probably caused a lot of people to lose money, so that's bad too.
Well, for one, if you're betting on a lot of Terry Rozier props, you get whatever the fuck you deserve.
Yeah, but there's probably a lot of guys doing it or have done it.
Not wrong, man. What did they say? Okay, this is like, and the NBA. Okay, basketball is easier to rig than football and baseball and stuff like that. Just because one guy can take over the game and screw something up, intentionally or whatever, and it totally can affect the game like that. But you sit here, this goes all the way into like the mob, dude. They're talking about like La Cosa Nostra, Genovese and Gambinos and Lucchese's and all this stuff. And it's over. It was a coordinated effort. Kash Patel, the FBI director, that guy right there in that video, he sits there and he goes on to say this was like a coordinated effort over years. And they had like a raid or something yesterday across 11 states, bro.
Yeah.
You know how much goes into something like that, to be able to do that, all that at the same time, to where you can't have people texting each other and giving them the heads up and stuff. They got something on these people, man. You don't do something like that unless you've got them hook, line, and sinker.
Well, that's why they're the FBI.
Fair enough. You don't want to mess with them through that organization.
I think what's crazy is, or it's kind of funny because I don't think it was a coincidence. They waited till the NBA season started to do this.
I was going to ask you about that because I think it's stupid that I see the political take on the left side is this is racism.
Oh yeah, I know. Even Stephen A. Smith is going along like Trump is coming for sports now. What we're about to experience in sports is going to be insane. And it's
Trump
like
loves.
It's like, listen,
Chauncey Billups broke the law, dude.
I'm about to say, if these guys are breaking the law, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, if it's that, what Chauncey Billups did
is dirty.
Now, it wasn't on the court, which is also crazy because like people think, oh, you want to look at the players because the players are who you want to rig a game. It's actually way easier to buy the coach and have the coach rig the game because they're the one that dictates who's getting in, who's coming out early. Like, for example, if you have someone to get 2 assists, some guy goes out there and gets 2 assists or gets 1 assist, and the coach is like, listen, I'm going to pull you. You're passing the ball too much. Unless, you know what, maybe you need to start put up some shots. Take those shots, buddy. Don't dish. There's so many different ways.
And how many times in the NBA do you see him bench a big time player or something? There's kind of some little scuffle and it's like tension in the locker room and stuff. And now every time I see that, I'm gonna be like, this guy's on the take.
Yeah. Mark says, and it's Trump's fault. Stephen A. is an all-time idiot. Yeah. I mean, I thought that yesterday was just like,
he's getting views, trying to get views. But Cricket, listen, man, look, I bash you and your buddy on Poker Guy, talking about in the text message. I forget his name.
Bruno?
Bruno. You know, at least you guys.
I got Bruno. We love
At least
Bruno.
you and Bruno, you guys do it fair and square. You pick on the little guys like me. You know what I'm saying? You take
Nobody
advantage
else
of the little guys like me. You're not like Chauncey Billups, who's setting up these like see-through tables with cameras underneath, being able to see everybody's cards at the table, and then basically inviting you to a seat where we know we're just going to take your money from you all night. At least you know you're going to take your money from me, but it's just because I suck at poker.
I should say I gave you a fair shot. It's not my fault. I'm better than you.
Bruno's like, man, this guy's awful. Let me text message him every day to get him in these games, man.
No, don't feel bad. He does that to everybody. I have.
I know.
I said, Bruno, I've been playing poker with you for 15 years, man. I know what days you play. You ain't got to tell me every day.
Well, there's Buku. Buku knows Bruno.
Has a very bad gambling problem. Buku showed me this, sent me this morning. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah, I think Buku's probably right there as far as like if he had a bad gambling problem and he had some debt to pay off.
There you go.
Yeah.
100%, bro. Buku sent me that right. He said, I got something for the show for you this morning. But that's how they used to handle it. They just made you play minor league baseball for 2 seasons.
Those cleats are sick.
Hey, add your thing back to the stage, Will. I can't get it.
I thought it was funny. Everyone's like, so convenient. Shohei Ohtani left the country today.
Hell yeah.
I think Shohei I think he wasn't guilty.
Oh, shit, Steps.
I don't think he was, dude.
God almighty.
I got a bridge to sell you.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was involved in it.
Property in Arizona.
I don't think he was involved in it. Dude, why would he need to be involved in that?
Because he likes to gamble.
Dude, he's got so much money. It does not.
So does Terry Rozier.
I was thinking, but Phillips saying he's spam.
Listen, okay. I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to get into why the two would be different in how they would handle gambling in situations. I don't know how Terry Rozier was brought up. I don't know how Shohei Ohtani was brought up. But in some of these instances, even though you have money, you still like have that previous life in you. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
I'm telling you, man, I've shot dice in the back of the damn poker room and everything else, all that stuff. I'm telling you, that happens every damn day. And that shit don't get out of you. Don't matter how much money you got. You just play for bigger money.
Michael Vick, perfect example. Like in the dog situation. He didn't need to be involved in any of that.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Why would you? But
that's how he grew up on it. Like he just grew up in around it. So to him, it's just
now. I think what Billups was doing and Rozier was doing was just
so
egregious.
What is Chauncey Billups exactly? I know I heard about rigged poker games and all this stuff.
He would bring, since he has contacts with a bunch of millionaires, right? Yeah. Obviously, with this situation, he would purposely bring them to these high stake poker games with the Italian mob running it, and they had see-through tables. They had glasses that would allow them. They would have the cards marked on the back, so when they put the glasses on, they could do that.
Put the glass on, you see it.
Mm-hmm. They were doing a whole bunch of stuff, deliberately cheating to steal millions from clients. One guy lost 1.8 million, I think, in a night.
That's like that damn. You ever seen that movie?
It's like out of a movie.
You ever seen Molly's Game?
Oh no, I've heard it. I know what you're talking about. I haven't.
Dude, if y'all haven't seen Molly's Game, go watch Molly's Game. It's about a chick that starts running high stakes poker games. It's supposed to be based off real events. They don't tell you who the actors are and stuff playing in the games, but they like portray them and whatnot.
I might have watched it actually.
It's a good ass, but that's kind of like the same deal where they're playing and these guys are buying in these poker games for $250,000 and stuff like that. One guy brings like a painting. He's like, I don't have a buy-in today. Will you just like take this painting? It's worth $400,000. Just give me $250 and I'll come back and get it from you in a couple of days. That's a bunch of money, dude. And you're sitting there. That's stealing millions of dollars from people if you're doing it that way, bro.
Yeah. Do you think Chauncey takes the road of, like Buku said, like being pressured into it? Kind of like at this point, that's probably the only.
No, you don't say shit because you're still guilty. You know what I mean?
He'll talk.
Oh, I can't wait for them to flip to see how many other athletes are doing this.
You better not flip. You're dealing with the mob.
He's got no choice to flip.
No, not flipping on the mob, but flipping on other athletes.
But I feel like all that shit's tied together.
Terry's situation way different, I think.
Yeah, his egregious. I don't really have a problem with the other guy that got. I mean, there was a bunch of people that got arrested, but one guy got arrested because he sent his buddies a text message about LeBron's injury before
shoot around.
Yeah, He was at shoot around. LeBron wasn't going to play. It wasn't disclosed yet to the public. And he texted one of his buddies, says, bet the Bucks LeBron's out tonight. I don't think that's like.
I don't think that's that big a deal either, dude. People
You know,
call it like, they'll say it's like
Unless
insider
the problem when you get there, and I don't know this part, but if he was like taking a cut of the action, then that's where it crosses the line.
yeah. Now, if you just text your buddy and say, hey, man, looks like LeBron's banged up. For one, how many times do we see the star player for an NBA team sit out and they lose? So that's not guaranteed, or I mean, they win the game. Like you used to have the top dog sit out and somebody else will go off. So it's not like that's a guaranteed deal anyway.
I saw a lot on that, and you're right. It was the difference they said in the take there was the fact that if he would have just like messaged his buddy and was like, "Oh, LeBron's not looking good at shoot around, limping," versus, "Hey, throw something on LeBron tonight. It looks injured." You know what I'm saying? Like if he's telling them,
he said, "Bet the Bucks."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like versus him just saying, just generally texting you, Will, and being like, hey, LeBron's not looking good at shoot around, limping, ankles taped.
And let's talk about all this stupid load management bullshit. How can we ever
that's fixed too? I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time, I'm just going to say load management because that's the term we're going to use now for these guys being lazy assholes. Give me a break, man. That fucks our bets up too when you don't tell us till an hour before the game that Kawhi Leonard's tarred. Fuck off.
And come to find out, he's being paid like through some
through some landscaping company or something.
What
the hell are we doing?
That guy is working 2 jobs. He's a hardworking American.
He's worked 2 jobs. He don't even work one. God almighty, NBA. They've probably been doing this shit. It probably runs far deeper than we even realize. And you should know if you're going to bet this shit now, just hope you're on the right side of it.
Yeah, they have them dead to rights because these guys don't make this the feds don't make this move unless they've got a 99%. The only way they lose is if procedurally they did something wrong.
And you know what makes them where they really want to get involved? When you start involving like the mob and shit. Like when they find out that that's in there, the FBI is all over that shit. They do anything they can to hit them where it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, because those are situations where they know like the mob's involved in certain activity and they just can't pop them for it. And this is an easy pop. Like
they probably got people on wiretaps and all kinds of stuff talking about crazy shit.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
100%.
Like they're going to probably uncover a lot. I think it will slow down though. I think it will slow down because there's, like we were talking about earlier, there's different algorithms and stuff these books are using. They know when some weird money's coming in.
Yeah,
you can't do this stuff and get away with it, man. That U.S.
This is another thing. Great transition because this is what I want to get into. Scott Seidenberg from BetterDay.com said this, and I agree with this. He says, "Crazy the amount of professional media members who don't understand that widespread legalization of sports betting is the reason cheaters are being caught. With more regulation comes more oversight. Banning player props or criticizing leagues for being in bed with sports betting companies is not the answer. The truth is there's always been shady stuff going on, but now it's being caught. Compliance companies and other investigative outlets are doing their job because of widespread legalization of sports betting." Fully agree with that. Because you see the talking heads like, this is why we shouldn't have gotten into a sports game when we got to start banning player props, got to start banning leagues being in bed with sports books and whatnot. No. This shit's going to go on no matter what. At least this way you have a chance to catch it.
Just start Jonte Porter and everybody. Just start lifetime banning. Hand them out left and right. And let them know if you're willing to risk this, then you're going to lose millions of dollars that you would have gained in NBA contracts. You're never going to be allowed to play again. Go play church league. That's what you do.
Mean, Terry Rozier only made like $120 million in his career.
And that's it.
And to his defense, the government took like half of that.
Disgusting that Terry Rozier made $120 million in his fucking NBA career. Are you fucking kidding me?
And what is he? I think he said to make like $10 million this year, or was set to make $10 million.
And now he can go watch it from the couch. Oh, well, actually, he won't even go watch it. He's sitting in a jail cell.
Did you see so he went in there. Prosecutors were asking for a $10 million bond for bail.
Jeez.
And the judge is like, no, that's too ridiculous. Said he had to put up his $6 million house and some other stuff. But I'm like, oh, like that's not. I mean, I know it's like $4 million less, but I'm like, you still got to
pay a $10 million bail. You got to pay $1 million just to get out.
Yeah, he had to give up his passport. Can't bet on any sports, or he can't do any betting.
That's
And
the
he had to
worst
put up,
punishment they could give
and
him.
he had to put up his $6 million house as collateral.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't be a dumbass. Kind of get what you fucking deserve right there. But the worst thing they could do to him is like, nope, you can't gamble on anything.
Yeah.
Can't even play a $5 parlay. Piece of shit. Whatever. Get what you deserve. You're doing stupid shit like that. It's stealing, bro. You're a straight up thief. You're stealing if you're doing that. I don't like thieves, man.
Tell him, Crick. Tell him.
Yeah, I think this is just, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, tip of the iceberg for sure. Tip of the iceberg. But I think you'll see, ooh, man. Think about the names we're going to see come out in this thing.
I like how everyone tied LeBron's name to this just for clickbait.
What if he's just like the ring? What if he's like the ultimate ringleader of it all?
He probably is.
Like just the whole NBA is on like this is
Whatever.
all one big mess.
LeBron's got a Mitsuhara too. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, there was a
100%.
guy that came out. I don't know if it was new or whatnot, but I saw it going around yesterday. Ex-player was like, "Yeah, LeBron and his guys run the league. Like you start talking out and you say something, anything they don't like, you're gonna get a phone call and you're gonna get told to knock that shit off and change your tune."
China and LeBron back in the NBA, buddy.
I'd have a real hard time being an alpha male, having somebody tell me what I could say and what I couldn't.
Yeah, well, when the LeBron mob runs the league, what are you
The
gonna do?
LeBron mob. Yeah.
Because if you play ball, if you put how many contracts has LeBron got for people? How much money has LeBron? Like his guys that are close to him, he gets them paid. You know what I mean?
He is the
Dude.
dawn of the NBA, isn't he?
His
Yeah.
agent is dates Adele, and he's like 5'8". Old Rich, whatever his name is, his high school buddy.
Rich Paul,
I guess, yeah. He did bring all his high school buddies along with him.
China.
I'd have brought all my high school buddies with me too.
I know you would, but I'm just saying, LeBron did set all his buddies up for success.
Well, you know, good for them. Good for them.
Well,
You-
this
I
NBA for you.
Grass got fired up down here. I knew that was coming.
There it is. He hates him more than Tom Brady.
Speaking of China, is Yao Ming? He's from China, right?
Yep.
Did you see him in Shaq yesterday?
No.
It's
No.
always funny to see a guy bigger than Shaq, like when they shake hands and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
And Yao's bigger than Shaq, like, and he's put on some weight.
Yeah, I was like 7'6" or something.
It's wild.
Big guy.
He's like Wemby's height.
Wimby.
LeBron James China. They're spelling China like China, the wrestler in the chat.
I know. I like that.
Nah.
I was looking at that. I was like,
R.I.P.
I was
Hey,
going to say,
Steps.
did he pass away? Yeah.
Sebs, you know what we got tonight?
The World Series.
Boom. Tell us about it. Who you got? What do you like?
Yeah. I mean, we got the Dodgers on the road, even though they're the better team in my opinion. They do not have home field advantage here. Who's pitching tonight? Can you?
You got the young kid for Toronto,
Yeah, the young guy is going for
Young Wei
Toronto.
Koo?
and then Snell's going for Trey. Yeah,
Usage.
it looks like you savage. He's a savage. Trey,
Yeah.
you savage.
I think the Blue Jays home game 1 at home. The crowd's gonna be pumped. The team's gonna be pumped. The juice is gonna be flowing. But the Dodgers have been here before. The Blue Jays are gonna drop game 1 tonight. In my opinion, I think the Dodgers take it. Best bet for me would be the money line. There is some juice here at -155. Most books have it listed right around there, so you're not going to be able to really find much value if you shop around. I also like the Dodgers to win the series, and I think they're going to win it by 2 or more. So if you can find a -1.5 bet on the series, I think it won't be like a 1 game. I don't think they'll win it 4-3 or anything like that. So I think they'll win it by 2 or more. I like them in game 1 tonight.
Any triple in the series? Yes. I almost would have bet no triple plus
Dude.
125.
I would bet that.
I gotta leave these in the little list over here so I can remember to bet these.
That's a good bet.
I am gonna bet that for sure. 100%.
Because how often does a triple happen? And 2,
That's what
most
I'm
of the
saying.
time it's just someone taking a base on a throw.
This is my favorite bet in the entire World Series.
I do like that.
No triples in the World Series plus 125. That's my favorite bet in the entire World Series.
A few moments later.
Think about
at 3 as Verdugo can't play it cleanly. Freeman's into third. A base hit turns into 3.
Yeah! Who's retarded now? Yeah!
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
On that note, my best bet of the entire World Series, no triple, -105.
Lock.
I'm
Lock
putting
the century.
3 units on it.
Take all your money out of your SoFi investment account. Tell the bot to put it on hold for a second. You're going to shift it all over on no triples. And then when you get the winnings, you'll double it up. You'll put it all back.
Once again, those of y'all that don't know, that hit he just showed was the first hit of the entire World Series last year.
This year it's going to be the last. And we talked about this.
It's not happening. There will be no triples in the World Series this year.
Can you find the odds on that real quick? While
I know what it is. I've
What
already
is it?
looked. Don't think I ain't. It's -105 for no triple. And I'm hammering it.
I'm
hammering it.
I might go five.
I'll go 5 if you go 5. I already got 3. I'll put 2 more on that damn thing.
We got to win. I should go 6 because, well, no, 5's good. We got to win our
Hell,
money
let's
back
do
from
10.
last year. We'll go 5.
It ain't happening. Let's do 10. Get all the money.
Who is anyone even?
I'll
Who
book, I'll
could
book
do it?
all your action.
All of it, he said. God,
You just cash at me your bet.
that's a good
Dude,
bluff.
we should
Good
we
bluff.
should bet like the other side too. Like Kike would be a perfect example of a guy who would hit a triple.
Ooh, we
in the
bet
World
no
Series.
triple, but we find a guy to hit a triple in each game.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, because
Like a
you get
little
really good
sprinkle.
odds on that.
You know who's going to get it this year, right?
who?
Vlad.
Yeah, like
that would be
let's pick the
something
most
stupid
over.
like
Ooh,
that.
Alex Kirk.
I mean, who would have picked Freddie Freeman?
He
No.
couldn't even walk in the
I know.
NLCS last year.
That's
He
what I'm
literally had like one leg.
saying. There would be Vlad.
And Verdugo out there. What the hell? Can we account for a dumbass like Verdugo playing left field? Give me
Steph,
a break.
I'm curious what you think about this. I think I might do this strategy for this series. Each game, bet the run line -1.5 on both teams. So take the alt run line and then the regular run line. Because these guys, like the Blue Jays are a powerhouse. When they get going, they get going. And we know the Dodgers, when they can put up runs at any point. I don't think we're going to see many one-run games.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. That's how I bet the Cowboys and Redskins this weekend, and that was a nice little bet because it was all I needed is one team to win by more than a touchdown or more than 6.5.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way to go because you kind of cover yourself a little bit more than just taking a side.
Yeah.
So not a bad bet there, but I think Dodgers -155. That's your
How you
public and sharps are on it too, both sides.
How you feel? Yeah, what could go wrong? How you feel about the over?
I want to see what happens in game 1. The over should be these two lineups are really good. So the over should be a lock. You know what I'm saying? At 7.5, but it's the playoffs. Let's see what happens.
Patriots got a good point. I think I am going to send it over to Ohtani. I'm going to show Ohtani that clip and then show him the clip from today. And then he's going to call his bookie and have his bookie put all the money on, yes, there will be a triple, and he's going to get it.
That guy's about good enough to be like, yeah, I'm gonna hit a triple this at bat.
I'm going to put it right over there in the right corner.
Right corner, and I'm gonna run for day. Yeah, that guy moves pretty well.
We are so numb to like the fact of how good Ohtani is.
Oh,
And
geez.
the 3 home run game and the pitching game,
Best ever.
like it is, but like it's
You'll
just we just moved on from it. Like it just
like,
it's-
yeah,
He
nobody
hasn't done anything else this postseason. That was his one good game. Congrats, dude, in the World Series.
that game, in my opinion, is more impressive than like breaking the home run record. Like that game was like insane. As far as what has happened in the history of baseball, a pitcher and a batter to do that in one game. He robbed the home run too, or something, didn't he? I don't know what he did.
It's
Something
really
he didn't play
hard
the
to
field.
do one of those things.
Yeah, he's crazy, dude.
Really hard. Like unless he's the one that does it again, you'll never see that again.
And it was in the
I think it
playoffs.
was more impressive him hitting that ball out of the park. I didn't know you could hit it out of that park.
Yeah. Think about how we looked back on like Reggie Jackson. Didn't he hit like 3 home runs in a game or something like that in the playoffs? And
Yeah,
Ohtani
Mr. October
and Ohtani did that and struck out like 10 guys.
Struck out 10 guys.
Like, dude, I don't even know, but it's like we don't really think of what it truly is because he does it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
He is a specimen. It's like like most people are like, oh God, I'm worried about him being too tired in these games. Maybe like he's pitching, so maybe he won't have a good batting night tonight. But he's like the opposite. It's like the nights he's pitching is when he bats the best.
Yeah, it's like his
Locked
superpower.
Yeah, just absolutely locked in. Grass
I
guy,
think
that I agree with you most time, Grass guy. But what Shohei Ohtani did in that game, that is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in sports.
Is
Some
there
guy from Maine says it's because we're the generation of 10-second memories. Ain't that the truth? I already forgot that I lost last night. I didn't lose. I haven't lost. I'm on a winning streak. What are you talking about?
Is there a grand slam bet? Like to hit a grand slam?
Yeah.
Give me the odds on that, because I think that might be a decent bet to
Let me
make.
see if I can give
Good
you
morning, Ghost. And yeah, I'm right there with you.
Do you remember Freddie Freeman's grand slam in the World Series?
Oh,
Walk
yeah.
off.
I had money on it.
Walk off grand slam, dude.
plus
I
250.
couldn't imagine what that would feel like. Plus 250. That's not. I would have thought it was better than that, but
any grand slam in the series is plus 250. Any extra inning games, any extra inning game in the series plus 120.
You got to at least get 5-1 on that, because I mean, you might not even get an opportunity for the bases loaded by either team in this.
I like that extra inning bet, Cricket.
Yep, you can get that. Patriot like that one the other day. Any game to end the series in a walk off, got the same odds as the extra innings plus 120 minus 145 to the no, and then no triple. Oh, no triples moved to plus 105.
Oh,
we're
somebody's fading us, dude.
Dude, last year what did we had? We had plus 125. It was a good bet for one inning. I'm betting it.
See this? Sorry,
Sure.
go ahead.
No, you're good.
Look,
Buku bet it. Buku said scared money don't make money.
That's true.
So Buku's on it. Who else is on it in the chat? Who else is betting no triples? I want to know. Give me a thumbs up or something. I need to know who else.
Holy shit! I just checked the NBA and I lost with the Nuggets last night. What the hell?
We get to sweat a 7-game series starting tonight together on no triples. I want to know who's with us.
Triple.
We've been waiting 300 and something, 50 days, maybe 340 something days.
Real close. No, hell, it was game 1 last year. It's probably real close to right at a year.
This is how I lost my bet last night. This is to force overtime.
We're trying to keep from getting a catch. Here's Curry, deep triple. It's good.
Why are you betting on the NBA after everything that came out yesterday?
I got a winner yesterday.
You were on the side of you must have the inside information. Somebody text you?
I took the Pacers plus 7.
Okay.
Careful now. We don't need ice raiding Cricket's home, okay?
I think I'm just going to bet all the dogs and expect all the good players to suck on purpose. Lock it in.
Yes, B-Mac, it's plus money. It's plus 105.
Plus 105.
B-Mac threw 5 units on it. Buku threw 100 on it.
No triple?
Yeah, I'll throw 100 on it.
Oh, it's plus 105? I thought you said it was minus 105.
No, it's
it was minus 105. It's flipped. It was the other day when we looked at it, it was minus 105. Now it's flipped to plus 105. It was minus 115 to the yes, minus 105 to the no, and now it's minus 125 to the yes, plus 105 to the no. What could go wrong?
Steph Curry scored 35 points in the second half into overtime.
They're calling him the Tom Brady of the NBA.
There's no such thing.
No such thing.
This is kind of funny too. The Vikings had Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones on their roster last year. Just a little FYI.
What up, Ghost?
By the way, I have a wheel going. You guys don't know this because we've been talking about it in the chat, but we're doing a money line totals or spread parlay. No props for this.
For what?
Sabres money line.
I got
just
some
your
props.
best bets tonight. So far, I got Dodgers money line. Flames Jets under 5.5. Capitals money line. You said, but that they're playing the Sabres. No, the Sabres playing.
Maple Leafs playing the Sabres. I like Sabres money line.
I know. I took the Maple Leafs.
Why is it when I put out picks, I actually put it out on my locals page, is the night that I just have a terrible night? Although the Sharks win was a nice win for anyone that wrote it out, I cashed out because I'm a pussy.
God, I'm so excited for no triples. I forgot about it until he played that video.
You're welcome.
There will not be a triple in the World Series this year. Lock it in.
Chat is the one that reminded me. The chat never forgets.
Hey, what I tell y'all, system play in the NHL. If I take a guy for an anytime goal scorer, you bet him for an assist. I took Rupe Hintz last night. He had 2 assists.
Or you could go points.
Oh, Crick, I heard something. This is not from me. This is from over at Better Day. I was listening to their podcast yesterday. I thought of you because I know you're going to hate this. But the best bet in hockey is Eichel over.
Fuck Jack Eichel.
Listen, you know what they're calling it? They're just going to start riding it. It's until this streak ends. He's had 7 games and he's gone over his shots on goal every single game. They're calling it the Eichel Tower. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, but they're all gay. Fuck
The
Jack
Eichel Tower, Crick.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead. Keep betting your Eichel fucking tower, and it'll fall right in front of you. Shit. Fuck
Ghost has been crushing NHL. He had the Kings and the Predators last night.
I'll tell you this with Ghost, he is very selective on his NHL plays, and he has tested his system. Anytime you got somebody who has a beta system that turns into an actual system, I'll trust that. And like I said, he ain't loading up. He ain't giving 5 or 6 plays. He's locking in on 1 or 2. Maybe.
I don't even know what that means. What does it mean when you have a beta system?
It's just like in the works. Like he doesn't just like start posting stuff. Like he'll test, like if he has a system, he'll test it out until he feels comfortable to like start giving the plays out, and if he feels like it's going to be profitable or not.
Like if you were to test out the Kraken at home going over their 1.5 goals in the first period, so you'd give it like a 5-game home sample or something.
I got you. Okay. Let's see. Fading the bounce back spot.
You want to know something funny about last night? So Aaron Gordon had 10 made 3-pointers. That was the most. That ties the most 10. The most 3-pointers made in a game for an opening night game since Terry Rozier in 2020.
Let's go. Funny how life works out.
What?
I said, funny how life works out.
Yeah. All right. So that's our World Series coverage. It's great.
Best bet, no triple.
I love it. Real quick, recap the NBA yesterday. Thunder get it done in double overtime. 2 games now, double overtime. I am going to bet against them in their next game.
I think you bet against them and spread a lot of them games.
A lot. Shea with 55 points.
That guy's a basketball player, bro.
And then
He's unguardable.
50, Steph Curry with 42. I feel like we're going to see so many games this year with guys getting 40-plus points.
Yeah, they don't play no fucking defense.
Yeah. Here's what we got going on in the NBA today. We got a good slate today. What is it? Is the season survivor is today, right? Yeah.
Give me your best bet here on the NBA for the wheel tonight, Will.
Okay, let me look through the lines, but I already got my survivor pick. But Bucks Raptors are going to start things off today. Raptors at home -1.5. Sharp money on the Raptors. 67% of the money's on the Bucks. The Raptors are my survivor pick. The Raptors are winning tonight. I told you this the other day, Steps. You didn't listen to me.
You were right about the other game that you told me about, but wrong about the one you were very convinced about.
Yeah, about the
That's how it
damn
works.
Cavs. But I love the Cavs tonight because it's a system play.
Uh-oh.
What
Is
about
it
the
from last year's system?
Oh, no. I like that. I thought the Cavs were playing the Knicks again. Oh, they're playing the Nets. Never mind. It's not a system play. I thought.
Yeah, it is.
So,
It's a system play. Bet against the Nets.
well, yeah. Go ahead and bet the Cavs. that Nets team sucks. But when a team plays each other back to back, or like 2 games in a row, it doesn't have to be 2 nights in a row, but it's like a home and home. Whoever loses the first one, you bet on the other team to win the second one.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
I've
about
followed
the
that last couple seasons. It's pretty good. Hawks Magic -4.5. We'll see about that one. Bet the over. I thought the under would be the play, and the Magic at home, that did not come through.
I had the Magic's picked as my survivor tonight, but I think I might move off that.
Celtics Knicks laying 3.5. I'm just bet against the Celtics team, dude.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the Knicks might be a good spot.
Yeah. Cavs laying 12 against the Nets, but the Cavs, Heat catching 3.5 on the road against the Grizzlies. Stay away from that game. That's gross.
What is hell, what's really the strategy in the NBA Survivor? I know the strategies in football, you want to use some of the bad teams early and stuff like that, but hell, I don't feel like you can know that in the NBA.
It's too hard in the NBA. There's too much variance. I mean, the Nets could win tonight, like a 12-point dog could win.
I think you pick a team I don't think you worry about saving teams. I think
No, because no one knows shit about fuck. All right.
Cavs.
You could take the Mavericks. That'd be a good one too.
Who
But
they got?
the Rockets laying 6.5 against the Pistons. I like the 6.5 with the Pistons. Rockets come off that double overtime game. Yeah, Pistons. I thought they'd look better in their opener against Chicago. They didn't really, but 6.5. Everyone and their mother's gonna be on the Rockets. The Rockets still don't. They're still playing with their new lineup where they don't really have a point guard. So until they kind of figure that out, I think there's value on taking. If you're gonna get 6.5 with a scrappy Pistons team, I'll take that easy. And 87% of the money's on the Rockets to cover.
Man, I gave the Pistons a chance the other night, and they lost at the fucking Bulls.
Yeah, it happens. Spurs laying 4 against the Pelicans. That's going to be an interesting game.
Why are they only laying 4? Pelicans aren't very good, are they? Worse than
Zion's going to be playing, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Will Zion Wemby action? Okay.
And we're going to see skinny Zion, so we don't know what that's like.
Skinny Zion. Wow.
Yeah, he dropped a lot of weight.
A lot. He looks weird. When somebody is fat and then gets real skinny and you just I wish he was fat again.
Is that the way that goes?
Yeah, when you see someone and you they've lost a lot of weight and you're like, man, they kind of look better, bigger. I like the bigger version.
This is what you're used to, bro.
Yeah, the bigger version of Zion is better than skinny Zion, in my opinion.
Except for
that bigger version of Zion stayed hurt all the damn time.
Yeah, except for he looks like he put on so much muscle too. But I would make the argument that muscle was always there. He just had a bunch of fat over it. You know what I mean?
That didn't just happen. It was in there. He just was hiding it.
Yeah. Wizards, Mavericks. 10 is a lot. I don't know if I can lay 10 with this Mavericks team, so I'm going to stay away from that one. Timberwolves laying 2 at the Lakers. I kind of like betting against the Lakers. They until LeBron comes back. Just bet Luka over. Just bet Luka over on everything. Warriors on a back-to-back going to the Trailblazers. This is going to Trailblazers with their interim head coach. Normally I'd say stay away, but this Trailblazer team is not that good. I'd go with the Warriors, even though it is a back-to-back. And they went to double OT. Or was it? Did we confirm it was double? They went to overtime at least last night. Jazz and the Kings. Well, wait to see who's going to play for the Warriors. Is what I would say. Curry might sit or something. Jazz, Kings laying 5.5. Stay away. Suns, Clippers. The way the Clippers looked the other night, you got to. I know the Suns are terrible, but fuck, 10.5 points.
I got a best bet here.
What do you got?
Show the under, the line, money and bet on the. Yeah, there we go on the total.
Which game?
That game right there, the Suns Clippers.
Huh?
This can't be correct. Look at the money and the bets. Okay. 99% and 89%. Okay. Look what that total was at when it opened. It's down to 222. Yeah. Why is it going down?
I don't know. That's a good point.
So there's my best bet of the NBA. You got big time reverse line movement here. Opened up at 228.5. You got all the money and bets on the over. Why is the under 220? Why is it going under 222.5? Why did it move down 6 points? Is somebody not playing? What's going on here?
We all talking.
I don't know.
The Suns Clippers. All 99% of the bets, 89% of the money is on the over. It opened at 228.5. It's down to 222.5.
You don't need to know what's down. You don't need to know what's going on. You just need you got to be careful when it moves that much to the NBA though.
But Cricket, how many of these did we hit on last year?
No, I think you do that. I don't even think you think about it. If you got that much money on the over and they're moving the line down, you just go with the books and bet the under.
Bet the under here, folks. There is 10 sharp movements flagged on action, and I think that's why you got the line moving so much. Plus, there probably had to have been something as far as someone not playing, I'm sure, or hints that some might not play, or
Might be
I don't know.
Fucking load management spot for Kawhi 2 games into the season.
Take the under in this one. I put it on the wheel. That's my best bet of the NBA tonight.
Is it the under? Okay.
Yep.
Bro, I think dude.
Yes,
I want to take the Trailblazers.
We just talked about that because Warriors are on a back-to-back. Did they play into overtime last night?
They did.
Okay. Back-to-back, overtime. The line is pretty even. I think it's +1 for the Blazers.
The Blazers just put Chauncey Billups on leave yesterday.
I know.
Over
They
all
get
the
the interim
gambling shit.
coach.
New coach boost, baby.
Look at that money there on there.
Like, why shouldn't that? If you know the coach is out, I mean, I know the Warriors were on a back-to-back last night, but it's still the damn Warriors. Like, why would they only be favored by -1.5 right there in a team that don't even have their damn coach? And it ain't that good to begin with.
Makes sense.
Causing a catastrophe says the NBA has a massive gambling problem. Says a gambling YouTube channel. Exactly. Now you get it.
Now you get it.
What's your best bet, Will, of NBA?
I'm taking Trailblazers money line.
I'll put that on there.
Let me see.
Cavs. Redemption spot.
Redemption spot. It's not hard to.
I don't think this is the best bet, so we'll move on.
My best bet's Raptors.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. Got a nice little
Causing catastrophe says professional sports needs to stop working with gambling companies. It's ruining the sport. That's the exact opposite. The reason why people are getting caught is because of legalized gambling. The amount of, widespread legalization of sports betting is the reason cheaters are being caught. With more regulation comes more oversight. So just trying to ban player props and ban these leagues from working with them, this stuff's going to happen. Whether it's they're doing it like the leagues are in bed with them or not. But now it's legal. There's more eyeballs on it. There's more regulations. There's companies that are their whole job, like U.S. Integrity, their whole job is trying to find not only professional athletes, but anyone who is cheating the system. And they're really good at their job. There's a reason why they were able to catch these guys.
I can't believe any of y'all watch this shit without betting on it.
Some guy from Maine said, I took gambling advice from you guys once. I now stand at an intersection red light all day holding a sign. Well,
it's fair.
Me too.
Some days you bet no triple last year too, didn't you?
You probably bet on Carson Wentz with me last night.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Should have just laddered Rondé Gaston up.
We got college football tonight?
A little bit.
We do.
I think you can take North Texas, like Buku said a little bit ago, against the spread. Charlotte sucks.
Players getting caught up in it is the problem. Well, players, but the players have been doing this before it was even legal.
Yeah, maybe the players need to grow up a little bit. I'm saying.
Holy shit. North Texas laying 26.5.
That Charlotte is terrible, bro. They might win that damn game 49-3 tonight.
I faded the high total here.
Wait a minute. You think Charlotte can get 3 points?
Yeah, right. That's fair. Okay, 49-0. Be a weird 49-2. Be a weird. They're gonna snap the ball over the punter's head or something. Charlotte's gonna go up 2-0, lose 49-2.
There you go.
Lock it in.
We get Boise State, Nevada. He says, I don't know. For me, it's an integrity thing. Yeah. No, I agree.
It's
are held to a higher standard and
it's stealing. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing that, it's
stealing. This shady shit happens
everywhere, dude. It ain't just in sports. I promise y'all that.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, with these, because these guys they're not the sharpest. Text a buddy and where do you think his buddy's gonna go place a bet? Probably at FanDuel, DraftKings, what I mean? They're not going to like a
Well,
bookie.
he ain't going anywhere. He did it from his couch.
Yeah, he's not going to like a local bookie and placing the bet. That's the only way you get away with this stuff now.
Yeah.
Or if you
Now
just
they
have
can't
to
track
don't
your
go
action.
bet like $5,000 on a player prop.
Under 4.5 rebounds or something.
Yeah, when your account shows that you typically never make those kind of bets.
You've invested $5,000 your entire betting career, and you put $5,000 on Terry Rozier's unders on February 14th or something.
Yeah, these guys are idiots.
Yeah, you're gonna be done.
Yeah.
You gotta be tough.
Yeah, the Vikings suck. I should have looked at who the Vikings beat. It's not good.
No, it's not a good team, dude.
Steps, you like any college football for tomorrow?
Dude, I like too much. That's my problem. I have too many plays. Yeah, I think Bama. I picked an upset over Bama. Bama to lose tomorrow.
They're due for a bad one,
right?
I'm waiting. Causing catastrophe says I'm waiting for a coach running in an illegal bingo parlay.
I like Ole Miss there.
I let him
the
pass.
road against Oklahoma.
I'm on Oklahoma.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it feels like Ole Miss is like this is where they like when they lose a game, like Lane Kiffin, when he loses a game, that's when it starts snowballing. He loses 2 or 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
There's
some $10 long shot bet on Titans over Colts. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't.
Although I will say this, I do like Cam Ward over 200 yards passing.
Take that $10 and go give it to the Salvation Army or something, Nate. Don't bet on the Titans.
I like Northwestern to cover. They're getting 7 or 7.5 at some books at Nebraska.
I kind of like that too. I'm probably going to stay away from it, but I haven't seen anything from Nebraska that tells me they should be favored by more than a touchdown.
Northwestern knocked off Penn State. Who'd they beat last week? Forget who they beat last week.
Northwestern?
Yeah.
I don't remember who they played last week.
Was it
They've been in a couple games. Was it maybe was it Purdue maybe?
Yeah, it was Purdue. They either shut them out or like held them to like a really low total. So
scrappy bunch in Northwestern Wildcats, man.
Yep. I think it's ugly, but I think UNC can hang in there and cover. They're getting 10 points.
Crick, am I an idiot for all my survivor picks? I usually like to switch them up, but the ones I have remaining, I just pushed them all in on the Colts.
I love how we're talking college football and Will keeps talking about the NFL.
Well, I saw that Colts thing. It reminded me of that.
I need you to focus on in a NCAA. You don't have.
I can't focus on anything right now. My head, dude. I'm just cold is kicking my ass. But yeah, okay, we can focus on this.
I like South Florida at Memphis too.
Interesting one.
Yep, I like that one. I think Memphis is overrated.
How about the game of the weekend? App State catching 13.5 at Old Dominion.
Take Old Dominion. Take the Monarchs. Buku will stamp it. Probably tell you just take the over.
Oh, I do this one.
I like that one.
-4 over Illinois. An unranked favorite over ranked. Washington at home.
It's too close to them being on the brink of the 25. You know what I'm saying?
I hate saying anything good about the Huskies, but I like them over Illinois tomorrow.
I took Illinois. And I thought about not taking them because of the system, but I remembered like those fringe top 25 when you're too close to being out of the top 25. I'm not sure how much that system comes into factor.
Yeah, but Washington's a different squad when they're home.
I kind of like, that could be a good point, Steps, right there. I ain't really thought about that. When you look at those teams that are ranked like 23, 24, 25, and then, you're right on the cusp, it's like, were you really a ranked team to begin with? So is it really a system play? The one I'm looking at is like Iowa State and BYU, because I fully believe BYU is a top 25 team. And Iowa State sitting there favored -2.5 after as bad as they've looked for the last month or so. Something's funny there, man. But I can't. Funny. I don't want to keep betting against BYU. They keep kicking my head in.
What's funny is Arkansas being favored over Auburn. I like Arkansas.
This is the Fire Hugh Freeze game. I think I like Arkansas too. The line's moved out. You got 2.5 now. It was at 1.5 yesterday. Yep, 2.5 now. So it's moved out some.
By the way, that Bama, if Bama gets upset, you can get South Carolina at plus like 3. I got them at plus 364.
Yeah, you get plus 340 right now.
You guys like Vanderbilt or Missouri? I like Vandy.
I took Missouri.
Why? What makes you think? Have you watched any of this South Carolina football team play in the last few weeks?
It's just one of them things where Bama's on such a roll, dude.
Maybe because
I'm
they're
not
good.
saying it's gonna. I know, but I'm not saying that they're gonna get beat. Okay. I'm just saying that it's a good value spot where you can get plus 300 or more on a South Carolina team that has struggled, but historically you see the SEC is a tough conference to play in. You're gonna have weeks where you're gonna struggle against teams you should beat pretty easily, and Alabama is the talk of the town right now.
And they played 4 straight ranked teams. This game was surprisingly close down in Tuscaloosa last year. South Carolina had a chance to win this damn thing. Alabama had to come back and get it, and were able to escape. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a thing where maybe Shane Beamer's got some kind of scheme that he can slow the offense down. But I'm telling you, Ty Simpson's playing as good a football as anybody right now,
Listen,
man.
When I watch him play, I'm not stamping this. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as this person. I see a lot of Peyton Manning. And like his mechanics, like he looks like Peyton Manning when he throws the football.
Well, he's a coach's son. His dad is the head coach at UT Martin, so he grew up living, eating, sleeping football. And I mean, the guy's playing very, very well. You got some of those guys back on the offensive line. You've also had Jam Miller, who didn't have a great game last week, but that guy's an X factor for that offense. It takes a lot of pressure off of Ty Simpson, takes a lot of pressure off the offensive line, man, and winds up allowing him a lot more, pockets to be able to throw in. And he's got some studs at receiver in Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard.
How wrong was everyone about Caleb DeBoer? I mean, even myself included. Like, the guy can coach.
The guy can coach. I mean, I thought there would be an adjustment period just because he's not. I don't think he really knew what he was getting into. I don't think if you're from SEC country, you don't really know what you're getting into when you come down here to do that. And so I think it took a little adjustment period for him. But the guy's a football coach, man. He knows how to coach the offense.
And I know people are going to say, oh, well, look at the talent he has, look at the roster he has. But
he did that at Washington, man.
I mean, look past that and think about the spot he was in mentally for
to follow up Saban in a place like Tuscaloosa, Alabama,
where it was like the fans were ready to fire him. Like everybody was ready to be like, he's done. He's like everything we said was going to happen following Saban, yada, yada, yada. Now, I'm not saying he's out of the woods. And I'm not saying I'm saying it's more impressive that he was able to like keep his team like in it. You know what I'm saying? Like they've gotten better since. Look at the Penn State. They went in the opposite direction.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the chatter started, they folded. Mm-hmm. But Bama, it's like the chatter started, they got better.
Business as usual.
And and Penn State's roster, they had Drew Aller. Like
I'll say right now, there's nobody got more. Ohio State probably. Ohio State and Alabama are like 1A and 1B as far as potential NFL talent goes on that roster.
But Penn State has no reason losing to Northwestern or UCLA.
No. There's not.
I think like national championship talk at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I think James Franklin's going to Florida, man. I
think that would be a big mistake.
Why?
James Franklin is he's a good talker, but he doesn't back it up, dude. He doesn't win big games. You saw him on ESPN the very next day after getting fired. He's promoting himself. Like he's good at that.
He wants to coach, man.
I think he's the type that can have success at a program where he doesn't.
He won games at Vanderbilt.
I know, but they don't expect him to do that. At Florida, he's going to be expected to win.
Okay.
At Penn State, he's going to be expected to win. I think he's more of a program builder than he is he's better off at a smaller school that he can build up where he's not. I think the pressure is just the expectations. He doesn't deal with that very well.
Yeah, that and you can't argue that because big game James has not ever won the big game.
Awful.
You know what's sad? We're totally going to lose tomorrow to Toledo. to fucking Toledo.
You are.
90%
to beat
of the
you.
money. 90% of the money's on us. Everyone's
on Toledo.
Like, look at this. They two top ranked teams. They took to the
Did you say top ranked teams?
well,
Dude,
not
they
top,
took
but ranked teams. 2 ranked teams.
Took him to the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're home playing this. Where the hell is Toledo even from? What is a Toledo?
It's a rocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna lose to Toledo. I hate my Cougs.
Toledo is number 1 all time on my no bet list. Toledo college football. Number 1 all time.
You can bet them tomorrow against my Cougs.
I don't even look at the game. I don't even look at it anymore. I see Toledo's playing the game. Don't care who they're playing. Don't care what the spread is. I move on.
It's that awkward 12:30 kickoff too for us, like 12:30 our time.
I was going to say they're like 9:30 out there, so 3:30 our time.
It's
Yeah,
sad.
it's
Your
not even-
Cougs have just turned into like a stepping stone program, man. People play well there and don't stay.
I got a secret for you. We've always been that.
It's the hill.
I was
They
like,
don't want to deal with that hill, dude.
You want to be a Heisman winning quarterback and maybe get drafted number 1 overall, you come to Washington State.
By the way, Jeremiah Love's going to win the Heisman. He's going to.
dude, I hope he freaking does. That is my favorite player in college football. I love watching that guy play the game, dude.
There is a crazy stat out there that I heard on that Wake Up Barstool where, like, if the year ends in 5, a running back wins the Heisman. And if you go back and you look at it, it's true. Like, every year that it ends in 5, like, you go back to, like, before the 80s and 70s.
05 was Reggie. Who was 2015?
Mark Ingram was in there somewhere. I don't know if he was in 05.
Mark
but
Ingram was, no, he wasn't 15.
I can tell you. I'll pull it up.
Probably Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But me and Grass Guy told him put a little sprinkle on Jeremiah Love on Kalshi last week at 3 cents. Right when I told y'all take him 200 plus rushing receiving yards in USC game, and he had nearly 200 rushing yards in that damn game.
Derrick Henry was 2015. Reggie Bush was 2005. Eddie George was 1995. Bo Jackson was 1985.
It's Jeremiah Love. Lock it in.
Archie Griffin was 1975. So yeah, it's like every year that ends in a 5 is a running back.
It's Jeremiah Love. How the hell are we just now finding out about this, Steps? I'm pissed at you for bringing that stat 8 weeks into the season.
I know. Well, and I think he kind of had his coming out game against USC, and I think now the campaign has started. Hey, dude, he was running.
I don't know, dude. Their schedule gets pretty tough.
He was running with a purpose against USC.
Yeah.
Like the USC did not want to didn't want to tackle that guy
because they can't.
His run against Penn State in the playoffs last year is that grit that to get in the goal, to get over the goal line. And did you know that he's like on the spectrum but not on the spectrum? Like he's never been diagnosed by a doctor as having autism. But when he was younger, like he had some odd things about him. And football is like one of those things where he can just lock in, and it's, you know, like Asperger's, like just those different spectrum things. There's certain things that like you can just lock in.
I know my oldest son has Asperger's. So
yeah. So football is that thing for him that he locks into, and just like he's a beast.
Yeah,
and
dude. It's a good channel.
Yep.
I love it. Like I said, hell, I'm on board now.
I like how you guys are talking about this, but you're not giving the odds. Wow, 25-1. That's still good.
Lock that in, dude. Lock that in.
I got it at 3 cents last week on Kalshi. I bought some shares on it after me and Grass Guy did the show, man. I got him at 3 cents.
If he wasn't sharing the backfield with Darian Price, he'd get a lot more carries, and he'd run away with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And both of those running backs are going to be playing on Sundays. Lock it in.
Yeah, Darian Price is, I mean,
100-yard kickoff return last week. He's like, hell, you don't give me the ball in the backfield, I'll show y'all.
He is the type, like whenever he touches the ball, he could take it to the house.
Absolutely. He's a big guy too, dude.
Yep. St. Louis.
Handle the beating.
But is there any other good Heisman odds there that you're looking at that, like, cause that's 25-1 for Jeremiah Love. That I think that's like really good value.
I do too. I like it too. Like
Ty Simpson might be up there now.
He's plus 350. I don't think you do that. Fernando Mendoza is still the favorite, which I think that I like the guy. I like what he's done so far and everything. I think that's a foolish bet.
No, Ty Simpson is now the favorite, just barely above Mendoza.
Well, I got I got Mendoza favored on DraftKings at plus 340, and Ty
Don't
Simpson's
buy
plus.
into that, y'all.
But either way, I think
2025.
Mendoza is going to get lit up when he's going to have to play the Buckeyes in the Big Ten championship, and that's going to be the week before the Heisman Trophy ceremony, and he's going to get absolutely torched. So do not bet that guy.
Bet him and then sell before that game.
I mean, I think it's too late.
Or buy the no right before that game.
That would be a good one. You can buy the no now, but at the same time, I'm like, I think it's too late on Fernando Mendoza, man. You missed the boat. You should have bought that before the season. But I mean, I don't say you like it wasn't like it was a foregone conclusion. Wasn't nobody recommending it, but if you were going to get in on it, you wanted to get in on it after like week 1 or 2 before he really started, especially before the Oregon game when he went out there and won that one. After the Oregon game, I mean, he was going to be the favorite.
I still think the best quarterback, if you're looking for a quarterback value, I still think at 25-1 or 20-1, you can get Dante Moore.
We're not betting a quarterback.
I've only got him 14-1.
Oh, I was looking at Kalshi.
So make sure y'all pay attention to that now. If you got Kalshi in your sports books, make sure you're checking the odds, man. Go get the best odds for your money. But rather go bet it on Kalshi if you can get 20-1 or whatever it is, 25-1, like Will said, because on your sports book, you're only going to get like 14-1 on that. Take the value, man.
If anything, just buy Dante Moore now at 5 cents because they're going to string together a stretch here where he's going to put up numbers. And if anything, he's going to go up from 5 cents.
Jeremiah loves winning the Heisman.
I agree. I'm gonna put
like
money in it.
Notre Dame's social media just kind of launched a campaign for him. This past week after the big USC game, remainder of their schedule is not crazy. I'm not saying that they're gonna like feed him the ball to win the Heisman, but I do think that he's gonna be a lot more involved. I think that he's got a good shot. I'm just saying he's got a good shot. He's the best player in college football, in my opinion, on the offensive side of the ball, outside of maybe Smith from Ohio State.
Oh, Jeremiah Smith's best player. Cardell Tate ain't no slouch either. I like Julian Sandgrass guy, but I don't like his odds anymore. You're only getting 4-1 on him.
His completion percentage is crazy.
What about Diego Pavia?
I just think he's kind of lost in the shuffle, but the problem is he got his big win and there was no Heisman moment.
But he's got more chance. I mean, he plays another top 15 team this week. Like,
some of those SEC teams got to play each other, so some of them are going to fall out of the top 25.
There ought to be something said for being able to win football games as a quarterback at Vanderbilt.
Clark Lee, is he going to get it? If I'm Florida or Penn State, if I'm Penn State, I'm calling Clark Lee.
I don't know that guy will leave, bro.
Dude, he would be a great fit for Penn
crazy
State.
It is, but he's like a Vanderbilt, like grew up as a Vanderbilt fan and all kinds of shit. Like that's
I think he went there.
That's really his fucking dream job. As crazy as that sounds. I mean, I know when you start throwing checkbooks at people and the opportunity to coach at a place like Florida or Penn State or something like that's pretty appealing. But that guy feels like he is so happy in Nashville, Tennessee.
I don't think Florida would be a good fit, but Penn State would be a great fit.
By the way, this show moves markets. Jeremiah Love is now up to 5 cents on Kalshi.
Absolutely, it does. Booyah!
Because
by the way, I'm starting to see
I bought all the
Kalshi betting advertisements, and I think they're starting to sponsor people.
I know. I keep tagging.
We've got to get this show sponsored, guys.
Well, if everyone will get on X and say, comment on my post and say we need to sponsor this guy.
Like, we need to like spam them with it.
We do. I took all the remaining contracts on Jeremiah Love at 4 cents.
Love that.
That's why I moved up.
Let's go, dude.
Make sure you clip this when it wins.
Huh? What did you say, Steps?
I said make sure you clip all this when Jeremiah Love wins the Heisman.
Absolutely. I just wish you had told us 8 weeks ago about that stat.
I just figured it out.
How'd you figure that out? What article are you reading to find that?
I was watching Wake Up Barstool, and there's a guy on there named KB who is, I don't know if you're familiar with who he is, but he's not like, he's not super into sports, but like he'll pull out shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He'll pull stuff out like that. He was a wrestler. He's just he's very dry. He's a very dry guy, but he'll come out with stats like that are just like make you go like, damn, Like you only get this shot once every 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you only get 5 once every 10 years. So and we just looked at it. We went back to the 70s. I could have went back further, but since the 70s, it's happened every year that ended in 5.
That's crazy, dude. That's a crazy stat. What you got
That's
going
the
on this
kind
morning?
of analysis you get on this show.
I got maybe either a Sam's Club or a Costco trip in me today, William.
Proud of you.
But if I'm around later, if you got anything going on, I might.
Well, we're about to do it right now, man. We moved the show, man. We do the show
Okay.
in the mornings after we'll be going here for a few more minutes, but once we start to wrap this thing up, we'll go over to the Sports Picks channel, do Crick's Corner.
Okay.
We're gonna do it 9
I
a.m.
got you.
You're welcome to join. Grass Guy's gonna join us too, man.
Yeah, I'll a little bathroom break, and then I can I'll hop back in with you.
Well, real quick before we wrap things up, how's Tennessee gonna do this week, Rick?
You can bet the Vols this week. You can bet them. I'm going to bet them. I think I'm going to put 3-unit play on them. I ain't scared of it anymore. We're Kentucky's big brother.
Got the wheel. Well, we want a 3-legger?
3-legger.
All right, let's do it. There you go.
Let's go.
Cricket's Blazers money line. Ooh. Raptors
Yeah.
money line.
All NBA parlay.
The Charlotte, North Texas over from Grass Guy.
That's
All right,
pretty
so
good.
we got the over in Charlotte, North Texas. In college football, we've got the NBA Raptors money line and the Blazers money line. I don't know what those odds are, but I'm gonna go plus 500 maybe.
Let me see. I'll find out. Hold on.
And I'll post this
Over.
on X as well.
We got the over. Trailblazers and who? The Raptors?
Raptors and Blazers.
That'll get you plus 569.
There you go.
Booyah.
Let's hope the Warriors sit a bunch of guys tonight.
All of them. Hell, Trailblazers ain't even got a coach, and we're betting on them.
Even if the Warriors aren't sitting a whole bunch of people, they're gonna have tired legs.
Maybe
so.
Well, Crick, why don't you go get the show started? Steps, hang out with me for a couple of minutes while he's getting the show started. We'll rate him.
I'll shoot you a invite here just shortly, Steps.
Sounds good.
You boys have a good day. Good luck this evening. I'll see y'all on Sunday for the roundtable.
Yeah.
I'll be there, man.
You can watch. You can see Beardo attack me.
These things happen. I'll see y'all then.
Steps picks that fight every week, though.
He would.
It's good entertainment, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're Crick usually leaves about a couple minutes before I was going to wrap up the show, and then we rate him.
Okay.
Yeah, Steps is wearing a Jets hat.
Winnipeg Jets, baby.
He's a big hockey guy. Big
huge hockey guy. I was trying to see. I had some contrarian money line dogs. This system on action that's been hitting like crazy. I'm talking good ones. But I got on that system specifically, we got Ole Miss plus 180 underdog at Oklahoma. We've got South Carolina plus 360 at home against Bama. And that's it. Those are the two big ones this week.
Nice. What do you think about this week in the NFL? The fact that there's so many trap games, like all the games are lined at like 6 to 7.
Listen, I don't. When it comes to NFL this year, everything that has happened in the last 20 years of gambling, throw it out the window. Like the public is winning at a crazy rate this year.
So then you should tease all the favorites down.
Like if you look at the money, like you can't read the money and the line and anything like that this year because it's not work. It don't work. It don't work.
I'll tell you what. One thing you can bet on this Sunday is it's National Tight End Day.
Did you give Ghostman's plays out that he dropped over here in YouTube?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He said Mississippi State plus 7, South Carolina, Oklahoma is 5.5, Washington over Illinois.
Okay. Sorry.
But we had a tight end score the first touchdown last night. I think that's just starting things off.
Zach Ertz, lock it in.
Cricket
now.
Cricket faded it last year, and he's like, I'm never doing that again. It is a real thing.
It is.
Oh, and George Kittle didn't get a touchdown last week. Didn't really do anything last week other than do some really good blocking.
Oh, he's due. I don't even think he had a catch last week. And he apologized. He apologized for it. He apologized for it, dude.
And you probably get some good odds on him because he's going against that Texans defense.
Texans suck, dude. CJ Stroud's a bust. I said it.
It's that offensive line.
Why did they get rid of Tunsil? You know?
Locker room guy. Not a locker room guy.
He helped them win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to
I don't know what they're doing.
Got to protect him.
The other angle, I was on the Texans, and yesterday I've changed my mind. I'm going to be on the Niners. One of the other reasons why I like the Niners here is we got the coach and his protege, and usually the coach that's a genius known for something like Shanahan is. Usually they tend to outperform their proteges.
Yeah.
So
Giants Eagles, that's a big line for a division matchup.
Revenge game.
Talk of the town, Eagles.
Yeah. Also,
offense is back. Hurts is back.
Also, what's his name is going to be playing. Jalen Carter is going to be in this game. So
I love too. Baltimore is a -6 favorite coming off the bye week. They've looked horrible up until this point.
Mm-hmm.
Facing Chicago, who's just got by with some lucky wins, I guess you could call it.
I took Chicago on Kalshi at 28 cents because just in case there is a possibility Lamar ends up sitting in this game.
He's playing.
And if he does, okay, but let's say he sits out. That 28 cents is going to go up to 40 before even kickoff, and you can cash out.
You just sell out. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Jets, you think the Jets are going to get their first win?
I kind of do.
I mean, at this point, they're playing the Bengals. I mean,
I think it sets up perfect. I think it sets up perfect because, like, everyone's like, the Bengals, they're back. Well, I don't want to say back, but they figured things out with Joe Flacco. He's got extra rest now. The Jets are just terrible.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely taking them at 6.5.
Play I love this week's Pittsburgh. At home.
Yes.
Packers.
Yes.
Prime time. This is I always talk about the Tomlin rah-rah spots. This is a Tomlin rah-rah spot. Like in these spots, Tomlin is like gold. Back Pittsburgh.
And we've seen these athletes in the revenge game. They tend to do pretty well.
Yeah.
Some guy from Maine says, is TJ Hawkinson done, or is it just that Minnesota sucks? I think it's Minnesota sucks. TJ Hawkinson had that touchdown 2 weeks ago, or I guess on Sunday. But then they said he didn't hang on to the ball all the way. So I really liked him last night to get in the end zone. It's just that offense, like the offensive line was so bad last night.
Yeah, the Minnesota just they don't have a quarterback.
Well, they also need a better offensive line.
Yeah,
because there were some.
You
of those,
don't have
like,
either of those. That's not good. That's
well, I
not
know.
good.
I mean, some of those though, like wasn't Wentz's fault because I mean he barely got into his drop back and he was already pressured.
Yeah, but there was times where he had plenty of time to throw, and he was so off.
Yeah. Nate Naffield said, "Take the over 55.5 for Cowboys Broncos." Yes,
I took the under on that one, dude, and I got it at 51.
There was a boatload of points.
I know. I don't think it's going to happen though.
I'm
remember this. Denver did not score until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they flipped a switch. They figured it out. They're going to keep that momentum rolling.
Under.
RJ Harvey over his rush yards, by the way.
I'm done with prop bets, man.
One game that I keep going back and forth on. Saints Bucks. Only reason why I don't like the Saints here is because everyone and their mother is talking about the Saints.
Yeah, but the Bucks have kind of been on the flip side a little bit. They kind of, no one was talking about them and doubting them, and they kept winning. And finally, was it last week they lost? They're 5-2 now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they had so many. They dealt with the Bucks have dealt with a lot this year and just kept overcoming it. Eventually, it's going to catch up with them.
I agree. Ian says, my Broncos don't ever score until the fourth quarter. It's the Tebow year all over again. That is so true. That is so true. Who are you looking at for Survivor?
I still got all the good teams left.
I feel like I have to use the Colts here. I mean, it's 14.5 points, you know?
Yeah, I think we're starting to get to that point in time where you can start using some of these teams you've saved.
Yeah, especially since I've used like all the bad. I've used a lot of bad. I've used the Panthers, the who was the team? Who was the gross team? Oh, the Raiders I've used.
If you haven't used the Jets, this might be the spot to use the Jets.
Be careful. Yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying if you have to use, like, I know you don't have to because there's so many teams, but I mean, this is a spot where you might, if there's one time all year to do it, it's this week.
Patriots are a good spot too, but they have such an easy schedule. I'm keeping them in my back pocket until I need them.
And they're talk of town too, man.
I know I was nervous for this game, but I'm kind of starting to lean towards my Patriots. Chat made fun of me yesterday for being nervous about the Browns.
They're at home. Well, I mean, the Browns still have a good defense that can keep them in games.
But that defense on the road is completely different than at home.
Yeah.
And then I also didn't think about this. This is going to be the Patriots' first home game in like a month. And they're good.
It's crazy. Like, remember their lines last year weren't like touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And now
that's why I get scared. I see that. And that's what makes me scared.
You know, they were more like.
Then again, the Broncos, then the Browns also hadn't scored over 17 points all season long until last week. And last week it was 1, you were playing the Dolphins, and 2, it was a weather game. You know,
yeah, I don't know. But
Patriots are actually pretty good at stopping the run.
You know how the NFL is. Sometimes the Browns could come out and look and just be their defense could shut out the. You know how it is. The NFL is wacko.
Yeah. Well, the thing that makes me nervous is we've had games like the Steeler game we should have won. We out-yarded them and everything. We had 5 turnovers, 4 fumbles. I mean, that could happen against the Browns.
A lot of them in your territory too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
One on the goal line, right?
If
I'm correct.
Yeah, we were right about the score. We've done that a couple times.
Back in a hurry. I don't even know if that's going to help with me. I really don't, because behind that is Max Brosmer. He went 3 for 4 last night, 13 yards. Carson Wentz was running for his damn life in this thing. He got beat up all over the damn field, man. He was only 15-27, 144 yards, TD. He did
smash the like button when you get over there. Stay high in the chat.
And like I said, we got that damn Justin Jefferson touchdown. Golly, we'd have racked up same game parlays and all kinds of stuff. Oh, there it is, man. There's my guy Will rating up at the game.
What do you think about this
Morning
idea we're
Espresso
trying?
Shot. Y'all know we've been doing this.
I like it.
Where we have,
especially since we don't get to like cover everything in the morning always, because there's so much going on right now. So like, we don't feel as bad not covering college football because Crick will just pick it up.
Yeah, I was thinking you should definitely like treat it as one show, kind of, where maybe because you're gonna have some of the same viewers, they're gonna jump over. Mm-hmm. So you don't want Cricket to talk about the same thing he just talked about. Mm-hmm. 20 minutes ago on your show. So I think, leaving like the college football and
hockey.
Yeah, as long as you guys, discuss that prior to, and just, I think it'll work out.
And that way I don't feel as bad as if we like spend a lot of time talking about like current story, like the NBA story and whatnot,
Like the NFL. Like just talk about the NFL.
Oh, I love the NFL.
When you space out, you're like looking at NFL shit.
Sometimes when Cricket's talking, it sounds like the teacher from Charlie Brown. God bless him.
Because you're looking at NFL.
Well, also the times that we're featured on this channel, if we can get some new viewers over to their channels, we're trying to get them to 1,000.
Okay.
They're at 895 right now. So,
yeah, I think that what I like about Morning Espresso, I think you should be more like news centric, and Cricket should be more like
betting
and gambling line plays focused, and you should be more like top stories. You can still give like best bets and stuff like that, but I think
Yeah, I mean, we'll
you
still
should be
talk
more of
about
a
betting
you should
lines.
be more of a news topic show, and he should be
Yeah.
more of like a betting analytics show.
And then obviously the NFL is the biggest sport, so it's like that's one that we'll spin on this channel. One, it's my favorite to talk about, and two, we'll take a look at the betting lines for that. But yeah, that's and I actually enjoy talking about this news part of things.
Oh,
news
dude,
stories.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the news part better than talking about what's gonna happen in the games.
Yeah, like what's going on. Like, I mean, there's wild stories.
Yeah.
We're about to have a sports equinox now. All the major sports are in action, so there's going to be news left, right, and center.
And I don't have to research anything for that. I just give my opinion, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll read some stuff, but when it comes to betting, like I'm not going to give my opinion unless I spend the time on,
looking at the game,
some type of data or research to back what I'm putting my money on.
Yeah,
unless it's like a ghost wins play, hockey play. I'm just
always
auto bet.
Ghost wins. That's right. All right. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, man. I don't know what time tomorrow.
I'll be there Sunday.
And then we'll be here Sunday. But I'll either be here at like 5 a.m. Pacific or nap time stream. We'll see. TBD. But we will be 5 a.m. Pacific Sunday morning for the Wise Guy Roundtable, of course. But you can head over to their show after this?
Yeah. Take a little bathroom break. A little refill on the coffee.
Hey, baby, go check out Crick Steps and Grass Guy over at Crick Show. Be back tomorrow, but until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.